Welcome back to the channel. We have a secret special visit right now in Texas, in Houston, Texas. We did not plan on any of these adventures, but here we are lucky enough being able to see Mr. 993's collection with Paula. We could walk through some of the cars. A lot of them speak for themselves because of their beautiful colors. A lot of them are very well known. Everybody's seen them all over the place, but the fact that we're able here physically to see and touch them and see Paula go over all these cars with us, how lucky are we? What an awesome day, other than it's hot as hell here right now. But we're gonna do it. These are air-cooled cars. Hopefully they'll bring a little coolness to us as we walk through and see. Thanks for having us, Paula. I appreciate it. On such short notice, we sent a text and a drop of a dime, we met up, right?
That's right.
And
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, Paul and I have become such good friends over the last few years. We've seen at the Amelia Island Concourse and some of the auctions, and we spoke about some cars in between. And you now also started to add some cars to your own collection, right?
I have.
I remember
one's a secret, though.
Yeah, we're not going to say it, but I was with her actually when she purchased it, but we're not going to go into it. We're going to let her have her own reveal of that vehicle. But she told me when I met her at Amelia Island, she bought a 964 Turbo in Amazon Green. And first car when I walk in as I see this car. So we walk around. What made you want to get a Turbo? Because Mr. 993 was more of a naturally aspirated gentleman. You just said, I want to try something different.
I love the turbos because I like to drive them like you stole them.
And it has wide hips. I mean, like a C4S or whatnot, but that little extra boost.
Yeah.
Now, you drove a lot of these naturally aspirated cars that we have here, right?
I have, yes.
And this one, did you ever drive turbos before? Were you forbidden?
I did, no.
But you did?
I have, yes. I had a friend when I went to LA a few months before I bought this, who let me drive the same car.
This exact one?
Exact.
Oh, really?
Same color and everything.
So you just put it on the side mentally after you
Mentally, I said, I love this thing, I need it, and it popped up, and here we go.
Yeah,
it's here in the
it looks
collection.
Fantastic.
Yeah, she's beautiful,
I
isn't
mean,
she?
Did you put these wheels on it, or
I
did it come?
It did not come with this.
So you Paula affected it. You did something to
I
it.
did.
Your little
Paulified it.
Paulified it. Do you have any other additions that you plan on doing to it, or you're going to keep it more stock? And what you tell me.
Well,
what do you like with it?
I love it the way it is. Actually, it's beautiful. She doesn't really need too much more. Honestly, I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance. I've only driven her once. We'll see.
Yeah, but I love the color. The color really just stands out amazing.
Yes, this is such a
beautiful
beautiful
And the wheels
color.
look great. We right now have the same exact car, actually, same color in a C2, a 1992, but turbo is just where it's at.
Yeah, definitely.
And you can't really, have a conversation about any of these without seeing this. This has got to be the only one ever made in this color. What is the color called again?
This is called
Crystal
green metallic. It is actually the only one made, according to Porsche, in the world. So.
What an amazing color combo. And the inside as well. Holy crap, it has like a green contrast carpet and door panels. Oh my God, and like leather to sample dash and steering wheel. Yeah, you're gonna get me in trouble here. You're gonna get me in trouble here. How long have you guys had this in the collection?
This one we've had for quite some time. This is actually was one of Rudy's favorite cars and colors, and because it's so rare, I decided that I would keep it in the collection.
I don't blame you. It's a very wise decision on your behalf.
Yeah.
And this one we have.
This one's actually my favorite. This is a Vesuvius 993, and
kind of a special car.
Yes, it's stunning.
It has a lot of the contrast with the like the silverish matte finished mirrors and air ducts, which came from the factory.
Correct.
This was not rudified like that,
right.
But awesome car. And they didn't make a lot of these. This was like a limited production car as well.
Very limited on this color.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keeping this one forever?
I'm keeping this one, actually.
Okay.
I think my grandsons might have dibs on this car right here.
Okay, and now, so we're at three. Three I can't buy out of three. 3 out of 3. Yellow, beautiful car.
Speed
Aero
yellow.
kit, yellow belt, sports seats. So all of them have sports seats.
Correct.
And the yellow matched wheels. Keeper for sure, I would imagine.
Yes, this is actually a keeper because this was our grandson. I know most of Rudy's followers are familiar with Raiden, who passed away 4 years ago, but we have several videos where this was actually one of Raiden's favorite cars. Holds a special place for that reason.
Wow.
alone. It's not one of my favorite colors. Sorry for everybody that has the speed yellow, but definitely going to keep it for
Well,
those
I can
reasons.
at least understand why Raiden liked it, because it's one of my favorite colors on any 911. I think yellow, even if it's just not automatically at that time in trend, it comes around in waves. Like even right now, a 996 Turbo demands a premium in speed yellow, you know, more than any other car, even a
Right.
white one, which is rare, or I would say even on paint sample status. But yeah, I can understand. This car is very special for many reasons and definitely should stay in the collection.
Yes.
And this one's really cool. Black with the red and black sport seats again.
Correct.
And this car looks clean, the headlights, everything. And a black car, it's very hard to keep clean. This thing
Well,
looks beautiful.
We like to keep them clean and nice. That's the way they should be kept. They're like part of the family, and you know, we love them and we enjoy them, and you know, they all have their own special meaning to us. And when slimming down the collection, you know, I thought really hard and looked at each one individually to decide which we as a family would like to keep and what we look forward to continuing to add to our collection.
Yeah. So I see back here, I know I'm skipping over, you
Yeah.
have the Ruby 964, and I remember when he purchased this car and he brought it in the States, and it's just interesting on Porsches of bookends, you have the 964 at the end. Was this maybe like the beginning phases of a new phase? Like, was he gonna have to start a new Instagram, Mr. 964, potentially?
He had a little bit of variety of different things. Actually, I kind of love the 964 a little bit.
Which is what brought you also to that.
Yes, yes.
So do we plan on seeing more 964s in your collection?
Actually, we plan on seeing more turbos in my collection.
Ooh, that's what I like to hear. Maybe even, would you be entertained in a 997 turbo? Like the newer water-cooled, or more are you sticking with
I
intercooled?
love the classics.
Yeah, I hear you. I
and
understand.
I mean, the new are beautiful, but I prefer, and if anybody knows the story of how Rudy got into these cars, actually was because I asked for,
Really?
yes, a classic Porsche,
Did he have Porsches before? How, you guys were together for a long time.
30-something years.
Wow. And so he never had a Porsche before you?
He had a newer Porsche.
Wow.
Actually, he had a Cayman S, and then I was like, I would like a vintage Porsche, and that's really how he got into the classics.
Amazing, amazing.
So for those of you who think it was him who started the classic, it was actually me. So
We're gonna have to bring my daughters around Paula, because she's gonna really help grow fuel their addiction to cars. I really hope it grows tremendously.
yeah,
But,
and to the right cars.
I know. You know, all these cars have different special attributes, like paint to sample or great options, and that's something to say that, you know, whether it's you together, your whole family with like it's really a special taste and knowledge of these cars. Like they all have a little edge to them, and they all are definitely unique in their own way. And you could see why, you know, he loved them, why you guys
Right.
love them, and specifically the ones you've kept. You know, and I saw a bunch that you did sell. It had to be a very tough decision of which ones to get rid of, because they were all so special and
It
nice.
definitely was a tough decision, but there were conversations that Rudy and I had prior to, so it
Well-
was a little difficult, but we also had a little bit of direction with it.
Got it. But also here, let's not make any mistake about it, you have a whole other lineup of cars.
Yeah, just a few BMWs. So we have this 2002 here. It's Texas, so we don't get to drive her that often because it's
So
super hot here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So when it starts to cool down a little bit, we definitely take the 2002 out. But
Unbelievable.
It's beautiful color.
Yeah, the color's great. I love the stickers he has, all the stuff, iconic stuff that made his own little
Right.
edge, almost like a kith to cars, so
Correct.
to speak, right?
Right.
Isn't that a good
Yeah, that's a good
on a
comparison.
modern trend aspect?
Right.
May have to pay kith for that, but on this, it's so
Couple of
beautiful.
E30s, yeah.
Oh my God, and the color combo and the lights, what an unbelievable car. And do you think he was more of a Porsche or a BMW lover, or it was just
I think there was a little bit of both, but I'm gonna say more so the Porsche.
both
Yeah.
German, which is good. But wow, what a collection, what an unbelievable experience. I'm schwitzing. I know you're probably schwitzing. In the Jewish world, it's like sweating your tishkas off. But just want to thank you for your time walking around briefly. Awesome, awesome space. We're going to get back to Paula on that recent acquisition that she had. You guys are going to freak out about it. Trust trust me, it's obviously something very special. But until then, you'll have to wait and just see. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks.